ladies and gentlemen, or perhaps I should say survivors. Look at you, pale slumped, clutching that tattered little thing you call a heart. Heartbreak. What a delicious joke! Pull you walk around with these soft, pink, vulnerable bits. And then you're shocked, suffocating, when someone takes a wrecking ball to it. You think this is your ending, don't you? The grand finale of your little love story. A sad, sniffly curtain call. No! That's the most boring part. Heartbreak isn't a full stop. It's an exiliamation point. It's the moment the music stops, the lights explode, and you realize the real show is just beginning. It's not your ending. It's your cage. And boy, do you look awake. Wild-eyed, a little bit mad. Perfect. Let's talk about the 5 beautiful lessons this beautiful catastrophe has taught you. Before this, you were wearing a mask? Oh yes, the stable, well-adjusted human mask. You put on your little performance for your partner, for your friends, for yourself. You were safe. Predictable, boring? And that mask, it felt so heavy, didn't it? Heartbreak is the glorious, painful moment that mask is shattered. The facade cracks, the tears run down the paint, and the real you leaks out. The messy, angry, complicated, beautiful lunatic you've been keeping caged. People, you finally stop pretending you have all the answers. The panic, the confusion, the dark humor. Touch its honesty. Embrace the broken shards. They show everyone what you're really made of. And that, my friends, is terrifyingly honest. Oh, the mask! The glorious, suffocating mask. You wore it so well, didn't you? The little smile that wasn't quite reaching your eyes. The perfectly measured response. I'm fine, thank you. Everything is under control. Chillantero! The most hilarious lie. You thought you could manage the chaos of being alive by simply painting over it. You tried to be the stable, well-adjusted human, a label so bland it could put a ghost to sleep. That mask wasn't just for the world. It was a prison you built for your true, beautiful self. You were safe, yes, predictable, absolutely. Boo rhymes, and every day, that plastic, people. Synthetic face you glued on weighed a little heavier, didn't it? It blocked the light, muffled the screams, and convinced you the mediocrity was the prize. But you were glowing underneath all that plaster. A vibrant, messy, catastrophic supernova waiting for the right kind of impact to set it off. And then, Kurzblatt, heartbreak arrives. A glorious, painful, sudden collision with reality. It's not a gentle removal. It's an explosion. That mask doesn't politely come off, it's shattered. The facade cracks into a million sharp, beautiful pieces, and finally, the tears run down the paint, washing away the lie. And what leaks out? The real you. The real you isn't calm. The real you is a messy, angry, complicated, breathtaking lunatic you've been keeping caged for years. The tears aren't just sorrow. They are the oil slick of suppressed panic, the bubbling acid of frustration, the sticky goo of genuine, untamed emotion. For the first time, your reflection is honest. It's got red eyes, maybe a hysterical laugh bubbling up from nowhere, a dark joke forming in your mind, while everyone else expects you to be conventionally sad. You stop pretending you have all the answers, the panic, the confusion, the inability to form a coherent sentence. Teus honesty. It's not a performance anymore. It's pure, unadulterated you on display. This is your emancipation. The moment you embrace the broken shards of that shattered mask. Don't hide the pieces, flaunt them. They are the shrapnel of your rebirth. They show everyone, and more importantly, they show you what you're really made of, not plaster and politeness, but steel and fire and the glorious, terrifying honesty of a mind finally set free to wander its own magnificent abyss. You're not fine. You're magnificent, and that, my friends, is terrifyingly honest. The burden of before, what a heavy anchor you dragged around. The chains that bound you weren't steel. My friends, they were woven entirely from one flimsy, pathetic little concept. Expectations. You thought the world owed you something, didn't you? A happy ending! A tidy narrative! You went into that relationship signing a contract with the universe, demanding forever, demanding fidelity, demanding some sort of predictable, linear, utterly uninteresting sense from the magnificent cosmic joke. The universe doesn't deal in sense, it deals in beautiful, glorious, unpredictable mayhem. You built a house. Oh, what a little dollhouse it was, built entirely out of silly little promises. Sweet nothings whispered in the dark, mortgages based on mood, a foundation poured from I wills and hopes. And then the first big gust of wind blew. People, or maybe it was just a slight breeze, a sneeze of betrayal, or a thunderclap of indifference. And poof, though the whole flimsy structure collapsed into dust, didn't it? The walls came down, the roof flew off, and you're left standing in the rubble, sputtering, but I expected permanence, and that pathetic demand for permanence is the very joke you should be laughing at. But now comes the punchline that sets you free. Look around. What do you have? Nothing. Zero. Zip. And isn't that just the most delicious situation to be in? When you have nothing to lose, you become truly dangerous. When you have no expectations, you have shed the heaviest weight in the world. No expectations means no rules. No need to conform to anyone else's script. People, no more worrying about tomorrow's perfectly planned brunch or next year's perfectly synchronized vacation. Your hands are empty, and for the first time, they are ready to create. You are a clean slate. A blank canvas. You thought love was the masterpiece. No, this is the masterpiece. A glorious, chaotic, unburdened new beginning. You've lost your safety net. That little woven tightrope of dependency and predictability. Gone. Finished. And now the choice is laid bare, isn't it? You can cling to the wreckage and simply fall. A predictable lump of misery hitting the ground. Or you can look down at the dizzying height, ignore the fear, and decide to fly. No one is holding the rope. No one is telling you where to land. Wouldn't it be so much more fun to close your eyes, take a deep, maniacal breath, and just jump? See what happens. The most compelling character is always the one who doesn't know the ending. And now, my newly liberated fools, neither do you. You thought your heart was forgiving. To be soft. To be cuddly. To be a warm, fuzzy little marshmallow for someone else to devour. Wrong! Wrong! Completely wrong! They taught you that the heart was a vessel for saccharine, weak emotion, something meant only to pump blood and sentimentality. And when someone took that soft little muscle and stomped on it, bruised it, and left it for dead, you expected it to politely heal, to knit itself back together with pretty, invisible stitches. Oh, you innocent little fools. Your heart is not a pillow. Your heart is a furnace. It's an engine. It's a nuclear reactor filled with volatile, explosive potential. And when it's been violated, when it's been shattered, it doesn't just heal in the old, boring way. It hardens. It stops being soft and starts becoming steel. It's a magnificent, terrible transformation, isn't it? The pain is not a wound. It's the intense pressure required to turn carbon into diamond, or, in your case, people, sentimentality into power. This is the moment. This is where you find that brilliant and dangerous little ember of fury, your inner firestarter, that magnificent spark of righteous, magnificent rage. It's the voice in your gut that screams, "I was hurt. Yes, but I am now a victim. I am a force that was underestimated. I am a mistake that will not be repeated." You can hear it, can't you? That low, insistent hum, the sound of your core temperature rising. This fire, this beautiful, civilized people, terrible energy is meant to burn away all the weakness, all the pathetic neediness, and that sickening, a desperate desire for approval that made you vulnerable in the first place. The heat of betrayal, or the scorching shame of being fooled. All of it is now fuel. Don't let it consume you, let it refine you. Forge yourself in the fires of your own suffering. Create something sharp, something unbreakable, something that, when touched, will give the next fool a beautiful, memorable scar. Use this furnace. Stop waiting for someone else to warm you. Be the goddamn fire. Let the pain fuel your next, most magnificent, and perhaps most terrible act. Because a heart that burns is infinitely more interesting than a heart that just beats. Ah, people, the fourth great gift of a broken spirit vision. When you were in love, you were trapped, weren't you? Stuck in that sticky, sweet little bubble built for two. And bubbles, they are blinding. Lies, people. They distort the light and muffle the sound of the real world screaming its honest, chaotic truths. You were deaf, you were blind. You were just two fools making those sickeningly dull goo-goo eyes at each other. Convinced your little two-person universe was the only one that mattered. You couldn't see the glorious, jagged edges of the world because you were busy staring at one person's perfectly curated face. Pathetic. But now, you've been kicked out, thrown clear of the bubble, and sent tumbling back onto the cold, hard, fascinating pavement of reality! You're an outsider again! The window cleaner looking in. The clown sitting outside the circus tent, watching the acrobats fall. And the glorious thing about the outsider is this: the outsider sees everything. You see the seams. People. You see the glue holding the scenery together. The sudden, shocking clarity is intoxicating, isn't it? You see the hypocrisy in the coupled friends who judge you but whisper secrets behind closed doors. You see the shallow, exhausting games people play to keep up appearances. You witness the utter, delightful absurdity of the human condition. the way they chase fleeting moments, the way they desperately try to impose order on a universe that only rewards disorder. Heartbreak rips the veil away. It gives you the most valuable, and often the most isolating, gift of all: perspective. When you were inside, you were a player in the game, distracted by your own moves. Now you are the spectator, the critic. You see the entire rotten, beautiful, ridiculous carnival of life again, but this time, you're not clinging to a brightly painted horse on the carousel spinning mindlessly. No! You are the one watching everyone else dizzy themselves, and you are free to laugh at their confusion. This cynical clarity is your crown. Don't try to go back inside the bubble. Cherish this view from the outside. It is the view from the top of the insanity. It allows you to analyze, to plot, to understand the weakness of others. You are no longer merely living, you are observing life. And observation, my newly awakened friend, is the first step toward true, terrifying mastery. And now, for the grand finale, the final, most glorious lesson that your pathetic little tragedy has bestowed upon you. Your heartbreak is not just a chapter ending. These civilized people, it is the moment the ink is spilled that writes your origin story. Think about it. Every great character, every true force of nature, every iconic villain, every magnificent disaster that history remembers, they all have a moment where they are broken so completely, so utterly dismantled, that they have no choice but to be reborn. They fall into the acid vat of despair and climb out changed. Irrevocably, wonderfully, horribly changed. You didn't just lose a relationship, you gained a legend, a history, a scar that tells a tale far more compelling than any wedding band ever could. Before this, you were just a name, mild-mannered, easily forgettable. Perhaps you were Bruce Wayne, safe, predictable, and utterly unremarkable. But now you have the scar, you have the trauma, you have the drawer! That raw, jagged pain you feel right now. That is the cosmic energy that transforms the mundane into the mythical. It is the fuel for your new identity. You cannot go back to being who you were. The mold is broken. The innocent version of you is dead and buried. And frankly, good riddance. That weak little thing couldn't survive in this world anyway. You now have the knowledge of the dark, the understanding of betrayal, and the terrible, beautiful self-reliance that only comes from being left bleeding on the floor. So what do you become? Who cares? Maybe you become something good. Maybe you become something terrible. The point is, you become powerful. You become the architect of your own glorious future. People, you become the one who understands the darkness in the soul, and that, my friends, gives you the advantage over everyone still blinking in the sunlight. Stop sobbing. Stop licking those wounds. Get up, start creating. Your past is dead. Long live the new, terrifying you. Go out there, shattered people. Give the world something to talk about.